stars where love resides with your hosts, Sherry Ann and Soul Rack, every Thursdays from 7. What's up, Calgary and the whole galaxy? What's up, Calgary and the whole galaxy? This is TalaLuvzRadio.
Baby, your friend, one and only, your radio that reveals the star, that reveals the star, that reveals the star in you. Yes, you. Remember to love, love, love your family. Love, love, love. Wow, I see. Spread the love, love, love all over the galaxy. Love, love, love. TalaLuvzRadio Worldwide. TalaLuvzRadio Worldwide. TalaLuvzRadio Worldwide.
What's up, Calgary and the whole galaxy? This is TalaLuvzRadio 94.7 FM, where you can hear class trends music, the home of the stars where love resides, with your hosts, Sherry Ann and Soul Rack, every Thursdays from 7 to 8 p.m.
What's going on, YYC in the whole galaxy? We are back here at the studio. You know, it's TalaLuvz, TGIT, thank God it's TalaLuvzRadio. Happy Thursday, y'all. Hey, what's going on, YYC and the galaxy? Drop us a comment on our Facebook Live right now if you guys have any song requests and whatnot. Shout out to your boy. And of course, Soul Rock here with the Love DJs. Sherry Ann is in the building also. Guys, feel free to comment down below, and like I said, leave us a comment for any song requests.
Hi guys, it's nice to be back.
Yes, this song is called Calzado by Bamboo. Man, it's hot in my city. It is hot. It is 28, 30 something degrees, and I'm sweating over here. You know, we got the spotlights on. You know how we do it here in TalaLuvzRadio. And by the way, today we've got a very, very, very special guest. Oh, you guys, we're gonna be talking Fliphop. It's gonna take me back to the 90s, mga batang 90s. So if you're watching, if you guys have any questions later on, feel free to comment. Alright.
So guys, tune in here to TalaLuvzRadio Canada for about an hour. Well, you know, we're very known for going overtime. So it is 7:12 p.m. right now, and yeah, so tune in for our class trance music of OPM hits, of course, because it is Thursday, and we are on 24 hours, 7 days a week at www.TalaLuvzRadio.com. Of course, we also have our apps through MyTuner on all mobile phones, and of course, you just type in TalaLuvzRadio Worldwide or just TalaLuvzRadio, and you should be able to find us. And if you can't, just go on our page on Facebook, so you can actually click on the link and save us. And don't forget, we also have our very own app through all Android phones. So you can actually take us with you wherever you go 20 days a week. Right?
And go to www.TalaLuvzRadio.com for any current events that we have got going on. You know. And by the way, shout out to young Dre, man, we can't wait to talk to you. You know, congratulations for the YYC Music Awards nominee. Shout out. Yes.
It's hot in here. So how are you guys doing? Talk about what's happening today.
Yes, by the way, guys, I'm so excited. So excited. You know why? Because NBA is back! And you know what that means? I think we got it in the bag already. You know, not just the number one in the West, but we're going to come out champs this year. You know it. Lake Show. All right. I see people. What's going on?
We always get so excited when it's TalaLuvzRadio Canada. Well, of course,
tune in 24 hours, 7 days a week, only at TalaLuvzRadio Worldwide. Thursdays of pure OPM music all day long, serving you with the waves of great music only here at TalaLuvzRadio Worldwide.
Here you go, guys. A little OPM class trends music for you right here. We've got some news for you. This song is called Balita by Yasin. Hello, Miss Diane. How are you doing? What's going on, CJ? And what's up to Miss Janice Deer? And in just a little while, what time are we bringing in our special guest?
Around 7:30ish.
Woo! I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm cleared
I'm
out.
actually texting him right now.
I'm cleared out natin.
Oh, really?
Nakikita yung eye bags ko, nakikita yung aking mga putok-putok sa mukha. Ayan. But it's all good, you know. It's nothing to hide. But yes, finally, DJ Love over here has been...
Not DJ Love.
Oh, DJ Love. Sherry Ann has been putting a lot of work and time in here in the studio, so... Yes. Hey, where's my 90s clans? Mga batang 90s, nasan ba kayo?
Lating mga kaibigan ng
Makinig kayo, ako'y may dala-dalang balita galing sa bayan mo.
Nais kong ipamamagi
Ang mga kwento, mga pangyayaring nagaganap
sa lupang pinagbago.
Yes!
Dati ang mga bukid ay
Kulay ginto,
dati
ang mga
ibon
woo!
sila.
Sweating the armpits.
Dati
It's hot in here.
ang musikang magpapatulog sa mga bata. Walang hubang sa mundo.
Oh guys, I cannot wait to have our special guest. But anyways,
Ngayon ang lupang ipinangako.
like I was saying earlier, NBA is back! Nako, kung hindi kayo excited na meron ng sports after this whole 3 months or almost 4 months na pandemic natin, finally we have a sports. Kung mga sports fan, basketball fan, nako, ayan, tutok na po tayo mamaya-maya lang pagkatapos ng TalaLuvzRadio, syempre.
Doon mga
Ay suna, kung paminaw ka mo.
Dudang dala mga balita ginawa sa banwa ko. Gusto kong mahiwalo ang mga istorya ng mga nahitabo sa banwa sagrado.
Yes! And maya-maya lang po, meron po akong mga tanong sa inyo na sana masagot nyo.
This song is brought to you by TalaLuvzRadio Worldwide.
Yes! And that was Balita by Asin. And the song before that was
Tatsilok.
by Bamboo. Now, I hope you guys are having a great Thursday night, Monday morning, wherever you may be, because here in OYC, it is scorching hot. Are you hot? Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're not complaining though. It's all good, man. We've been getting a lot of rains in the last couple weeks, so finally the summer is here, and yeah, I think long weekend. Yeah, long weekend this weekend. So guys, nako, kung saan man kayo patungo this weekend, sana medyo stay safe po tayo. Kasi syempre, don't forget na meron pa rin tayong mga ano dyan, tao dito, ang ating si COVID, nandiyan pa rin yan, di ba? So, mag-mask po tayo. At syempre, don't forget to wear it on the 1st. Sa Saturday na po, mandatory po ito all throughout Calgary. Inside or outside, nasan man kayo, basta nasa labas kayo, wear your mask.
Right. Hello, TGIT. Hashtag TGIT. Thank God it's TalaLuvzRadio. Hello, Calgary, Alberta, Canada, our motherland, the Philippines, and of course, all over the galaxy. You're back here with your love DJs. And of course, this is Soul Rack. And of course, myself, Sherry, and we are back. It's always nice to be back after 6 days. But at least ngayon, you guys don't have to miss us too much because we are not only 24 hours, 7 days a week, but we also have our amazing other programs, from lifestyle to kids shows to our current affairs, from our OPM hits to our top 40 Billboard charts, and of course our Sunday of Praise and our 24 hours, 7 days a week class trance music here at TalaLuvzRadio Worldwide. But welcome to TalaLuvzRadio Canada, because we are so excited. Again, don't forget, every Mondays with Tita Angel and myself, Sherry Ann, talk about Kaki Kayan. Oh yeah,
Kikai Girls.
every Thursdays, of course, TalaLuvzRadio Canada, here with DJ Soulrack and myself, Sherry Ann.
Every 7 o'clock to 8 p.m.
Yes, and of course, Kikai Girls is from 7 to 8 p.m. Those are our prime time, right?
That's right.
And don't forget, every Friday's our Saikers TV all throughout TalaLuvzRadio Worldwide. This is from 7:30 to 8 p.m. with our DJ Love, Saeed Curries, aka DJ Love. Remember to love, 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 and never give up. And also on Fridays, we have the boys,
Dun, 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 dun.
the current affairs, the breaking news with Tita Nikki and Soul Rack. And I am so excited. They have a special guest this Friday. That's tomorrow, okay? Special guest. They will be talking about many things, about what's current right now with freedom of press, isn't it?
That is correct.
So tune in tomorrow because they will have somebody, the source, the legitimate source.
He goes by the name of...
Nope. And then
What surprise!
I will have that on our poster, so tune in to TalaLuvz Radio. If you haven't yet, don't forget to like our page and share our live video right now.
Yep.
Because if you want current affairs and if you want, of course, class trance music today.
Saan pa kayo pupunta? Dito lang sa TalaLuvzRadio Canada.
And don't forget, every Saturdays, not only that we have our top 40 Billboard charts for all day, we also have Saeed Curry's TV on local television.
That is right.
Yep. Every Saturdays from 10:30 to 11 a.m. So 10:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. That is here in Calgary, in Banff, in Lake Louise, in Vancouver, name it. Because you will find Saeed Curry's TV on local television.
So don't forget to check that out.
Yes. Sunday is very special from 4 to 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We have our Sunday of Praise. Be blessed. Like every day.
Stay blessed.
Yes. So guys, you're back here at TalaLuvz Radio Canada. It's back with all our TalaLuvzers and TalaLuvz viewers. We would like to greet them all on air right now. And don't forget, we are also on all our apps live right now.
Yeah, and shout out to Diane, Daisy, to Janice Deer, to also my boy CJ P, Gilbert and Angie. Naku, thank you for watching once again. And syempre, nandiyan ang ating Wowo Vic and ang ating Wowa Cherry.
Yes, yes, yes. And also, guys, dear TalaLuvz Radio, that's today. A special quote from Mommy Cherry, so don't forget to tune into that. And going back to our class trance music, because here, we are the home of the stars.
Where love resides. Make it with you by Pen and Pen. Only here at TalaLuvz Radio.
And dedicated to
Ben.
Tita Angel.
What's up, Tita Angel?
Have you ever tried reaching out for the other side? Maybe climbing on rainbows, but baby, here goes.
Yes.
Dreams that for those who sleep. Life is for us to keep. And if you're wondering what this song is leading to, I wanna make it with you.
Hey!
I really think that we can make it good. No, you don't know me well. Every little thing only time will tell. You believe the things that I do, and you'll see it through. Life can be short or long. Love can be right or wrong. And if I chose the one I'd like to help me through.
Guys, para lang sa mga talk ng Fliphop natin, maya lang po with our special guest. Nako, if you guys want to share this to anybody you know, please feel free to like and share it to anyone you know. Alright. We're going to take you back to the 90s. You know it. Yeah. Baby, you know that dreams and for those who sleep. Life is for us to see. If I chose the one I'd like to help me through, I'd like to make it with you. Hey!
I like to make it with you.
I really think we can make it, girl.
Ayan na po, maya-maya lang. Nako, magsa 7:30 na. That was Make It With You by Ben and Ben. Only here at TalaLuvzRadio Canada.
All-time favorites.
We are the home of the stars where love resides. You guys are listening to TalaLuvzRadio Worldwide.
For many drivers, a pre-owned vehicle is the best way to go. And I'm here to help you by offering the widest selection of vehicles from Ford and other leading manufacturers. Feel free to contact Carlos if you have any inquiries or questions at 403-613-2248, where Calgary comes for Ford, Woodridge Ford. Do you ever dream of purchasing your new home? Well, your realtor, Thea Bell of Remax First is here, making your reality dream a reality. Contact her at 403-470-7188 or email her at thea@homesbythea.com. You can also check out her website at www.homesbythea.com. Your realtor, Thea Bell.
TalaLuvzRadio sounds right system. Now offering photo booth. For inquiries, call or text DJ CJ at 403-818-1191 and like us on our Facebook page. TalaLuvzRadio Sounds and Light System. What's up, Calgary? If you're looking for good sounds and quality lights, plus photo booth on your next event, TalaLuvzRadio Sounds and Light System is there for you. Just call or text DJ CJ at 403-818-1191. TalaLuvzRadio Sounds and Light System. DJ CJ.
Everyone, and after this song we will go on a short commercial break because we will be bringing in Fliphop master.
He goes by the name of...
Isn't he around Francis Magalona around that time? I know they all used to hang out, so here.
He goes by the name of Dash.
Yes. And also, he's the brother of our famous Isa Calzado. Yes, celebrity.
Legit. He's a legit OG, man. I'm telling you. So, here we go. Maya-maya lang po. We're going to be bringing him in. So, stay tuned. Like I said, if you guys have any hoppers out there now, you guys want with, you know, the legit fill in the blanks. You guys know who it is, Mr. Dash. Nako. You guys just join the comments. Mamaya. And we'll read it. Nako.
Okay, wait guys, I gotta... Can you type that in? 30. Oh.
What is this for?
That's not...
Music Show is back, baby.
That's a shortcut way. No, it's good. Earlier, I already did. Talk about what's happening today.
Today, the weather for today. Oh no. Sabi ko na nga ba eh, uulan. Uulan ng 9 o'clock p.m. 30% and it goes up to 40% around 10 o'clock in the evening. Nako, Tita Ange, sabi ko sa iyo eh.
What up, Galaxy? You're listening to TalaLuvzRadio
Ayan o.
Worldwide.
Cold summer nights.
Here we go. We need a little cold summer night.
Shout out to you, Arnie.
Hi, Ate Arnie.
Ate talaga. Like,
Papagalit na naman. Tsaka si Kuya, ano?
oh yeah, speaking of last week, oh my gosh, I hope you all enjoyed that amazing interview, live concert, only here at TalaLuvzRadio Canada, by no other than our talented friendship all the way in Los Angeles, the rock star, Rafi Mendoza. Yes! Oh my gosh, like the voice. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, sabi ko nga, The Voice na talaga eh. Dapat talaga pumunta na siya ng The Voice. Kung ayaw niya naman, doon na tayo sa AGT. Let's claim it. Let's claim it. Come on. Rafi, you got my vote, man. I'm telling you. Gold buzzer pa. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing okay back there in SoCal. Shout out to Bowie also. Bowie, what's going on? Kuya
Oh
Bowie.
yeah, Kuya Dash is there. So guys, after this, of course, we wanna
I'm in the Misfitz. Yes. I always wanted to know who this actual rapping. But anyways, this is a revival by Arnie Hidalgo. Cold Summer Nights, originally sang by, of course, Rest in Heaven.
okay. Let's do our dear TalaLuvzRadio.
Yes, and let's bring him in.
Ooh. Cold summer nights.
Yeah.
I need something.
Yes.
Yeah. Start greeting people.
Ayan. All right, guys. Another shout out is coming right up. So please do not forget to leave us a comment when you're watching or if you're watching so I can give you guys a shout out. And any song requests, do not forget to leave it down in the comment box. And just in a little while here, we're going to be bringing in Dash Calzado. He also is one half of the legit Misfitz. All right, you guys, we'll be right back.
TalaLuvzRadio Canada is back here in the studio with, of course, well, we have been in the studio. Anyway, so it's Sherry-Ann and Sobrak. Right now it's plus 23 degrees in YYC. I know it's too hot. That's when I love my AC, okay? And with all these spotlights, it's kind of even hotter. So, guys, hello. Welcome back. And in a few minutes here, we're going to be with our special guest talking about hip-hop, flip-hop, rap, with no other than our celebrity guest, Dash Calzado. You know, he is the one of the guys from legit Misfitz.
That's right.
Jabonga. Jabonga. Anyways, back to Sherry again here at TalaLuvzRadio Canada. Saying hi to all our Calgary friends and, of course, Alberta, in our motherland, the Philippines, and all over Canada and all over the galaxy. So, guys, before anything else, dear TalaLuvzRadio, no other than a little bit of wisdom from Mommy Cherry. Confidence isn't walking into a room with your nose in the air and thinking you are better than everyone else. It's walking into a room and not having to compare yourself to anyone else in the first place. Confidence is not, they will like me. Confidence is, I'll be fine if they don't. I love that. Characterize people by their actions, and you will never be fooled by their words. In fairness, I have powers.
Oh, ako rin. Can you smell it?
I can actually, smell through people. No, seriously, I can actually, one thing, you give people the benefit of the doubt, right? But of no, people can read the true, the real, and the fakes. Right? So guys, again, confidence, this is brought to you by TalaLuvzRadio Canada, S&C Galaxy Management and Services Limited. Only here at TalaLuvzRadio Canada. And don't forget to also like our page on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course our TalaLuvzRadio Worldwide YouTube channel and our www.TalaLuvzRadio.com, our worldwide radio hub. Okay, and of course Saeed Curry's TV is on television every Saturdays from 10:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. So guys, going to our commercial, because after this we will have the master of hip hop, the Fliphop. Okay, no other than Dash Calzado. Oh my gosh, where's my oh, here you go. Hi guys, it's Sherry-Ann of TalaLuvzRadio Worldwide. TalaLuvzers and TalaLuvz viewers from all over the galaxy. Don't forget to tune in to TalaLuvzRadio Worldwide 24 hours, 7 days a week, only at www.TalaLuvzRadio.com. And of course, now our very own app is also available for download. So check that out and you can take us wherever you go with our class trance music, because we are the home of the stars where love resides. Spread the love, love, love. A Sunday of praise with your love DJ, Sherry-Ann, from 4 to 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Don't forget to tune in every Mondays, Geek High Girls, from 7 to 8 p.m. Because you feel you, I feel me, I feel you, we feel each other, because we are the Geek High Girls.
Angel and Sherry-Ann.
Tune in every Thursdays from 7 to 8 p.m. at TalaLuvzRadio, our local radio here in YYC, with your love DJs, Sherry-Ann and DJ Soulrack. Every Fridays, Saeed Kari's TV from 7:30 to 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time with our DJ, VJ, Saeed Kari's, aka DJ Love. Tune in every Fridays from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. for our breaking news live with Carlos and Tita Nikki.
The Fourth Estate.
Check out every Saturday from all day, only at TalaLuvzRadio Worldwide at www.TalaLuvzRadio.com and our very own app at TalaLuvzRadio. Download it now for a top 40 Billboard charts all day long on Saturdays. Please don't forget to check us out also at our very own hub, our very own network at www.TalaLuvzRadio.com. That's www.TalaLuvzRadio.com. And for the comfort of being able to bring us wherever you go with our 24 hours, 7 days a week class trance music. Because here at TalaLuvzRadio, we are the home of the stars where love resides. TalaLuvzRadio Worldwide.
Yes. We are back here at the TalaLuvzRadio Worldwide station. And of course, we have a very special guest here tonight with us. One half of what was legit Misfitz way back in the early 90s. He goes by the name of Dash. What's going on, man?
Hi, how you guys doing?
We're good.
It's what time is it there?
It is 7:44 p.m.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's 9:40 there, right? 9:44 a.m.
44. Yes.
Oh, you're in Philippines.
Yes, he's in the Philippines.
I am in the island.
You're in the island.
Very
I'm in Quezon City, New Manila. to be exact.
nice. We'll know where to stalk you. Anyway.
Oh, good. You're pretty much welcome here.
Oh, nice.
Just don't forget to wear your mask, right?
Oh, yeah.
No coronavirus. Anyways, hi Kuya Dash. It's so nice to actually talk to you again. It's been a while. And we all know that Kuya Dash is the master of hip hop rap, with legit Misfitz. And he is like, that Jabonga, that famous Jabonga, the one that you always listen to.
Definitely. All the people in the house who love Jabonga.
So hi Kuya Dash, how are you?
I'm good. Right now, of course, a lot of things are happening in the world, but with that, it does not stop from there. Of course, we got to be safe and all that, but still, with music and all that, it doesn't stop. We
That's right.
Continue and strive to do what we can. Right now, I'm just making music, just making beats here at home. Actually, I'm trying to create something as well, some content. Actually, I got my YouTube channel up.
Nice.
Dash Calzado TV. So if you guys out there are listening or watching, you guys can check out Dash Calzado TV on YouTube. And I'm posting a lot of content right now, especially me making music and all that. So you guys can check that out. And of course, I'm up to probably do some podcasting myself too.
Nice. Yeah. Well, Kuya Dash, welcome to TalaLuvzRadio Canada with myself, Sharon, and Solrak.
Yo.
Hello.
And of course, say hi to all our TalaLuvzers and TalaLuvz viewers here in YYC, and of course, all over the world, the galaxy, as we say it.
So it's TalaLuvzz.
Yes.
Tala is star, right?
Yeah.
Just like you, sir.
Say what?
Just like you, Tala, right?
Of course.
No, that's Sarah. That's Sarah G.
Oh, now I want to see some moves. That's one thing I haven't seen from Kuya Dash is his moves. There you go.
Yeah, you can see me post my, moves everywhere on social media. So.
Right. Okay, Kuya Dash. Well, we all know that you are one of the legit Misfits. I'll take you back in time, okay? So to us a little bit more about like your music first. So when did it all start? We all know that you came from a family of celebrities, and being with Tito Lito as being as one of well, he is a director for GMA7 for the longest time.
Yeah, walang tulugan.
Yes! Oh my
Yeah,
God!
yeah,
That's how we met.
yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, for me as legit Misfits, the history of it. It started out back in '93. I was on my way to a radio station, which was 89 DMZ at that time. There's no Wave 89.1 at that time. It was 89 DMZ. It was like a dance music radio station, and it was
Right.
like at that time popping. So on the weekend, Francis Magalona,
Oh my gosh.
King of
Yes.
Pinoy rap, he had his own radio show. It was called Word Up.
Right.
So so that was pretty much the staple for for hip hop at that time during the '90s, and it really was it was booming at that time, and he had a lot of guests as well, like local artists up and coming, and at that time there was Master Plan, and there was Death Threat, and then I was friends with Francis, so I go to a station. And I, bring in these records so that he could play as well. So we would kind of like bond. And one time I came through there, and he had a guest, and his guest was Boom de Yubay.
Okay.
Yeah, the Big Kulay. So so I met him along with the other people that was with him. Was of course. I think Jago was my partner now from Legit. He was the dancer before. And then there was Jeannie, who passed away during 97. That was the height of Kulay, and then she passed away. So that was when they had to replace another girl for her. But that's another story. And so that's how I met them. And it just so happened that Boom was from Vancouver. And then I was like, I grew up in Edmonton.
Yes.
And then so we started bonding and all that. We started talking about that. So I told him that I'm an artist. I do I draw and all that. So I did on the spot drawing, stuff like that. And we were just kicking it there, in the studio. And then after that, from there on, we just kind of developed a friendship. Started hanging out at his place, and just started doing artwork and then music. And from there, we just started forming Legit Misfits. From that day on, we just came up with songs like, Jabonga and Traffic and Chanelas. And then around 94, we got signed to a label, which was Octo Arts at that time. Then it became Octo Arts EMI. And then from there, we released our first album back in 94, which is Sons of Fliphop, which is Jabonga. The rest is history.
Wow. And that's...
Pero I remember this. This is one of your signature too. Is the Salakot.
Yes, the Salakot, because of the cover album, because of the mascot, the guy.
Yeah. Man, I used to draw that, man. I remember drawing that. Oh yeah, man. I was. I grew up with your song, man. I was.
Yeah.
Really.
I was the one who drew that.
You did?
Yes, sir.
Talaga yung may tobacco and everything. I don't know if that was.
With the we call it tabak.
Itak,
so
whatever.
Itak or tabak. So Boom just said, hey, Dash, just come out with some sort of make it Pinoy and make it fuse it. So it became that. So that was the trick. That was the mascot.
But you used to wear that too yourself.
I wore that during the time I was promoting Return of the Funky One.
Right.
So I was wearing the salakot, and that was.
She doesn't even know what that is, but anyway.
I know what it is. Come on. I know what salakot is because I saw Kuya Dash's actually over maybe almost a decade ago. I saw your video because with the salakot, right? That music video of yours.
That's right.
I know.
That was my first solo effort, and so I decided to just do a music video, and then shout out to DJ RB1. He's one of the pioneers out here because he was part of I don't know if you know that group Urban Flow.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Balileng. Yeah, so he was the producer and of course one of the artists as well. And then he actually directed the video for that. And then he guessed it, and he did some scratches as well on that track, which that album was actually, for me, that was like my first solo effort, me doing all the music. And then
Oh, so
guessing
that
all,
was you. That was you behind the music then.
yes, all the stuff that's from the album was all my production. And I just guessed a whole bunch of like artists that I was, down with and that was down with. So I was pretty much a monumental.
Right.
Wow, big ups to that, man. Kasi syempre, I remember Miss Pakipot, them too.
Yeah,
Miss-
yeah, I remember
yeah. Yeah.
Sunny B. They're still around. They're still doing their music as well. So at least pretty much we're not just standing by. We're just there, still doing the music. So,
Music don't stop, man. Music
Exactly.
don't stop.
And Kuya Dash, would you say that because especially with in the Philippines, right? I mean, yes, hip hop was huge because of you guys like Francis M and you, but then normally when you say Philippine music, it's always about the ballads, the love songs.
yeah.
Would you say that the influence is because you grew up in Edmonton as well, guys? Clea Dash is Canadian, okay? Yeah, so we just
Hey, we're from the same province, man. Alberta.
right. So would you say, or I mean, growing up, is it like the influence of living here in Canada?
Yeah.
Like with the hip hop, and then you brought it to the Philippines, and then mix it together. Flip hop, like how Soul Rack would say it.
Filipino hip hop.
Yes. So is that like
I think it helped, like growing.
growing?
Yeah, for me, like it helped a lot, like growing up, and just being absorbed by pretty much because Canada is a very multicultural country, so we have
Right.
a lot of things going on out here, right?
Right.
So with that, growing up, during grade school days in high school, it was pretty much hanging out with a lot of friends, and I even got into like the skateboard scene and BMX and all that. So it was pretty much a lot of things going on around that time. It was like the late '80s, so it was like
Right.
87, 89. That was like the pinnacle of like the golden era of hip hop that came out with groups like Public Enemy, NWA. It was the perfect time for me to kind of like, wow, what's going on? This is like more like intense now because I was like into Run DMC before, or like El Cool J at that time, and because you had those groups like NWA and Public Enemy, and like you had like Big Daddy and all those other like late '80s groups.
Late 80s.
Like Maestro.
Yeah, Maestro Fresh West.
Yes.
I remember watching Maestro Fresh West. He opened up for Tone Loc. This was at the Edmonton Convention Inn. And yeah, I remember seeing Maestro Fresh West. Let your backbone
Home slide. See what I'm saying?
That was like for me, I got so exposed, and I met some friends, and we did some like kind of thing going, during school. We did like school dances and all that. And then when it came time for me to go back here in 1990, that's when I was like, wow, what's going on here? We got Francis M now coming out, then we had Andrew E. So for me, it was like, hey, you know what? I want to do this here. I want to make it out here. So from then on, that's I went through like being an apprentice for like a mobile DJ crew before.
Right.
Yeah, because that was my way to like meeting people and all that. And then from that moment on, that's when I met Francis M. and then Andrew E. and
The
then-
influence. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's basically how it all started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just a fan, man. I was just like listening to their music at that time, and I was just watching their shows, going to their, supporting their shows, whether it was a mall tour or whether it was
Right.
like going to one of those DMC Disco Mix Club conventions. 'Cause, around that time during the the early '90s, the Disco Mixing Club, the DJ competitions were pretty much the thing.
That was
So-
big. That was big.
If there was a DMC
Philippines.
contest, I would go, and so that's pretty much the thing. So yeah.
No, I remember that, and I keep telling your stories about, back then to make it, or to even just get your demo tape
Yeah.
to Francis M, to Andrew E. Man, you're lining up blocks, like you're lining up for hours just to give that demo tape to Francis M or to Andrew E. And sure enough, basically that's how it evolved then, right? So
Yeah. I remember just talking to them. I never actually handed out a demo because at that time I never had anything. Like I never had I was just but I was already writing lyrics and all that. But
Right.
I guess there wasn't really that time. It wasn't time yet. And then but when I met Boom, that was that was it. I guess there was like an arrangement, which of course God, I guess, said that, hey, I guess this is the guy for you to work with. But big ups to Francis and Andrew because they were kind of like mentoring me and they were teaching me things and they were
paved the way. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Pero syempre, I remember that. I think the reason why you guys was such a hit, talagang masa, because I remember, again, early '80s, Death Threat was coming up and just really, really OG style, talagang gangster talagang the thing, and then here comes legit Misfitz, man, just masa, talking about traffic, talking about slippers, talking about, you know what I mean, just fun, being crazy.
Yeah, because each group, like Massive Plan, of course, they were just really representing the lifestyle,
the
West Coast, and here being Filipino American and all that, being a balikbayan.
That's
and
right.
Of course, Brett was trying to represent the whole gangster rap thing out here. And then of course when it came to us now, he's like what you said, we were just trying to depict everything that was going on out here, bring in that Western flavor with the Eastern style, and with us just trying to talk about again traffic, which is, well, now it's I guess it's back again.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's even worse, isn't it?
Yeah, because the GCP thing now it's like, oh my god,
That's literal. That's literal when he used to say traffic na buhol kuy nagagahol. That's
that's it. Pretty much you waste your time in traffic. You're there for stuck for 2 hours in EDSA. So,
Right.
Yeah, and then of course at Chinas because we have the love and passion for basketball. So pretty much that was the anthem for all the people that love basketball. Because I mean, as growing up, you play basketball sometimes with either your slippers on or you just play with barefoot. That's how.
Yeah, exactly. Talagang melas.
Trademark talaga. Naging trademark talaga yun ng Pinoy.
That's right.
Having a basketball court somewhere lang, whether it's in a goal po, parang,
Nasa poste or something, yeah.
Wow. So, Kuya Dash, what does jabonga mean? Like, I would love to. What's jabonga? Is it a slang?
It's a slang, yes.
Okay.
Out here in actually it's where Jago's from, which is Bloomington. Out there, there's a lot of lingo out there, especially gay lingo.
Yeah. Yes.
So jabonga means promiscuous sex, actually mischievous, that kind of being
Yeah.
But then we kind of like try to tone it down a bit because
Right.
at first, here's a story, it was a slow beat, so it was like jabonga. This was just like demo around the time. It was just a rough demo, but then we were like and then like the whole insane in the membrane, jump around was kind of
That's right.
So it was like it was a party kind of like anthem. And so Boom said, you know what, let's just make it faster, let's just turn it that way. And so it worked.
Right.
But the lyrics were still kind of like, let's tone it down a bit. There wasn't no cuss words or anything, but it was just it was, especially Jago's verse. Jago's verse was really like,
Getting close.
Like, pagkagat sa turon, stuff.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
There's like double meaning, but it was more, so that was the whole story behind the song Jabonga. It was started because of one of our backup dancers. He said, "Bakit ng song Jabonga pamagat? Ano yung Jabonga?"
Ayun. Yeah, so there you go.
Okay. So when we like, hey, we got a song called Jabonga. Okay, fine, let's do it. Then we started with it, and then again, like I said, it started out slow, and then it doesn't work. Let's do it fast. Okay, there. And then from then on, that was the signature trademark music anthem. That's it.
Right.
It did.
That's cool. I really thought jabonga was like vongacious or something, but okay, it's totally different. Like, what I mean, like bonga kai. But I thought that was it. That's what it meant.
Actually, when I first heard like bonga, but again,
Could be used in a lot of terms.
yeah, it's useful now in any way, any kind of how you want to define it.
Right.
That was actually the original definition of what Chabong meant.
Kasi yun na nga, mula gabi hanggang umaga.
Got it. Anyways, Kuya Dash, well, that's cool to know. At least now I know what it means when we sing it, right? So is that something that you, the beat, did you create the beat for that? Everything was original, like,
It was Boom, actually. He was the one who produced our album. All three of our albums that came out under Ocracy and mine, he produced that.
Oh, okay.
Because he is a producer, he is a songwriter as well. So at that time when he was developing his group Kulay, which was before we became Kulay, as Rada, right, from The Voice, she was part of that. Rada?
Maybe not. Rada.
But yeah, anyways, there's three of them. It's Boom, Genie, and Rada. So they became Kulay. And at that time, it was legit Misfitz. So he was producing us while he was doing Kulay. So he had a lot of input on, like the music and all that stuff. So that's why it came that way. And so it was really like, a really cool album. So I got to big up the really genius when it comes to the productions and all that.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, for us, it was like boot camp because, we'd stay at his place in the South, and I live in the North, UC, and we go there like every day and just kind of like, practice and rehearse all this stuff because just at that time, there wasn't social media or anything like that.
Exactly. Everything was...
We didn't have this before. We never had this. It was just like, was through a demo just on a Tascam.
Right.
All that. And when it came down to like, okay, it's time for us to, record the whole album. So we go to the studio here in Green Hills in San Juan called Green Hills Sounds. It was like right next to like Sampaguita Studios. That's where we recorded the album. That was like a classic studio for everyone. I remember when we recorded that album, the first album, Sons of Fliphop, on the other room, the studio, big studio, was Francis M.
Right.
Recording his Freeman album. So it was like, wow, this is awesome. I'm like, they're like side by side. The next room is our room because we had a small room because we only just recorded. We didn't have like any instruments.
Right.
We only had just the drum machines and all that. That's it. But with Francis M, he had the full band setup because he was doing already, Freeman at that time. And so I remember he'd peep in, he'd come in the studio.
Right.
Wala pa wala pa mga cameras and videos and...
Wala. So it was like, yeah, and then we go to his studio, like, wow. And then sometimes we'd be we'd kick it in the lobby till like 4 and 5 in the morning, and we'd get like breakfast, pandesal and all that. So I was like, yeah.
That sounds like a party.
Yeah.
Right? Well, okay. What would you say like your favorite song from like all from your single album to like your legit Misfit albums? Like, what would you say your favorite song? Yung talagang nakatatak sa'yo? Like, I mean.
For me?
Yes.
Well, of course, Jabonga.
Can you do a little a cappella for us? Because oh my gosh, this.
Did you?
Okay. Yeah.
Did you prepare your beats today?
Yeah. Did you prepare
Do I have
your beats? Yes.
Well, I've got because I'm on my laptop. This is my workstation.
Okay, well, you know what? Do it. You're free to have your concert here.
Oh, really? You didn't tell me. Let me see. I'm actually, doing this.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, if you have it ready, let me know. But guys, again, don't forget TalaLuvz, Nurse and TalaLuvz viewers. Let's say hi to all our viewers now.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So while
Kuya Dash is looking for his beats. Kuya Dash.
Magkasing age na ata. Anyway, hi Norbert. Thanks for watching. Mary Vic, Tita Mary Vic. Remus, Derek, hello Raph, hello Just Tony. Thanks for watching Loves Radio, and you want to say hi to everyone that's watching
shout out
us
to
right now?
Soli Malaiba also, and to Ryder Tolentino, and Willie Fuensalida. Oh, guys.
Yes.
What is up?
Hello, Daddy Vic, to my cherry, and of course to Tala and Bean Bean watching us right now, and Tiara. So, guys, we are back here in the studio. Of course, we have Dash Calzado.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
we just say Kuya Dash before you perform. Are you guys planning on regrouping and making an album, like a revision of?
Or touring,
Yes.
potentially?
well, me and Jago, we're still in contact. We still, get to talk to each other. Actually, we had something planned before this whole thing happened, the whole COVID thing. We were already making music. Actually, he's part of this production crew. And then they have these new artists that they're working with called Playmates. So we did this one track, which I produced. It's actually a kind of like an Afrobeat dancehall track. So it's actually featuring us. So it's Playmates. It's the name of the group. There's actually 3 guys and 1 girl, and
Playmates.
featured on the track. Yeah, it's called Gusto Mo Ba, and it's out on Spotify. So if you guys want to check that out,
All right.
We will.
support that. And support the young. That's basically that's my my joy in like working with the new cats out here, because.
And I was going to talk to you about that and seeing, how you feel and think and what's going on behind your music stuff. But yeah, we can talk about that in a little bit too.
Yeah. Let's get into the music first.
Yes, I want the music, and then we'll chat again. So, guys, introducing Dash Calzado here at TalaLuvzRadio Canada.
All right, for all you TalaLuvz out there. All right. You guys hear it? Yeah. Is it? Yeah. One time for the motherland, 2 for the brown man, 3 stars in the sun. One time for the motherland, 2 for the brown man. But Bubba Lick is the return of the funky. One time, 2 for the brown man, 3 stars in the sun. One time, 2. But Bubba Lick is the return of the funky. You want to check it out? Whoa. Come on. Jabonga, jabonga, jet, jet, jabonga, 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 jet, jet, jabonga, 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 jet, jet, jabonga, jabonga. Jabonga, jabonga, jet, jet, jabonga, 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 jet, jet, jabonga, 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 jet, jet, jabonga, jabonga. Without the beat, I'm done. All the fellas in the house we love. Ladies in the house we love, jabonga. Fancy in the house we love. And everybody down with jabonga, let me just say. TalaLuvz are your own. Party people are your own. Well, let's get it on. Well, I'ma rock this song to the, check it out. Body game, stop. Baby, please let me. Work over, hope we give me good another post. But training all the other when you do. She got somebody like I'm a face like that. I'm about that all like this. Nina swing, sing, ooh. Vamos a the one with the pop and mix. If you got the number, but the sun up a second long. She was hotter than my own. Smells like the dawn. That's all that's melody. You just got all the point that the so big as a strap. Super good and babylon at the point of babylon. You be like the Rita to the last life for my dad. I'm not you to shine. Jabonga, jabonga, jet, jet, jabonga, 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 jet, jet, jabonga, 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 jet, jet, jabonga, jabonga. Mula na hanggang umaga. Jet, jet, jabonga, 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 jet, jet, jabonga, 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 jet, jet, jabonga. Mula gabi. The older fellas in the house we love. Ladies in the house we love. Posse in the house we love. Get everybody down with jabonga. Let me hear you say. One more time now. Party people are your own. Cause I'm on own. Till the break of dawn on own. And once again it's on, and let me break it down like yo. Yo, sexy better know that you got the right picture. Can you go with the high, baby? Tell me, get you the rap Casanova. Is it a takeover? Not do like dice and you get roll over. Hang on, like Stallone's gonna be a cliffhanger. Touch it if you want to, cause my name isn't Hammer. Take it to a whole new world like Aladdin. Time for fast on action. You're gonna kick it, having you better keep it like my daughter, making it sweat like a sauna. If you got the feeling, don't wanna tell your mama. Just stand up, make you feel the ooh. How that sound, that's what I'm gonna do. Beep, beep, beep. Ready to rumble for it. I'm gonna get it. I'm not eating it. But it's time for Chabonga. I'm looking for a monkey down in Filipina. People survive a better while. People are harder than to think about the league. Your mama gal, happy, kind of got see my nose. But the inside. Chabonga, Chabonga, check, check, Chabonga, 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 check, check, Chabonga. Check, check, Chabonga, Chabonga. Jabonga, jabonga, jet, jet, jabonga, 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 jet, jet, jabonga, jabonga. Yeah, you know how we do it, cause you know that we last. Yeah, and that's how we do it. Jabonga, jabonga, jet, jet, jabonga. Yeah, and that's how we do it, cause you know that we last longer. Yeah, and that's how we do it. Jabonga, everybody now, hands in the air now. Everybody now. Hands in the air now. Come on, hands in the air now. Hey, hey, hey. Bum diddly bum diddly bum diddly. Jabonga, jabonga, jet, jet, jabonga, 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 jet, jet, jabonga, 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 jet, jet, jabonga. You say, well, I can be under. Jet, jet, jabonga, 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 jet, jet, jabonga, 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 jet, jet, jabonga. Mulaga be. There you go. Yeah, yeah.
Ah, that's awesome, Kuya Dan.
My man.
I love it. I love it when they do this. Oh my gosh. This is all amazing. I love live music, you know, hearing it from the author himself.
Yes,
you know.
saka syempre ano yan eh, mga surprise yan.
That was a surprise, 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 surprise.
I know, right, Kuya Dash? I love it. Pagkalog na kalog siya. Oh my gosh. So, Kuya, okay. With that being said, bakit?
Parang walang pagbabago. It's only been what?
Wala nga talaga.
Man, it's almost like 30 years na talaga walang pagbabago. Na talaga music talaga doesn't
fade.
Doesn't fade and doesn't leave you. Man, that's great.
It's in there.
It's in the DNA, that's right.
Actually, Soul Rack is a fan of yours because when I told him that like I'm friends with you and then like this is like way back and he's like, really? He's like, he's like, I'm like, yes, you know, it's like
Kaya when I was saying earlier, yun na nga, back in the early 90s, talagang when we used to you know, make demo music and things, right?
He was into rap too, like he likes to rap. So
you know, I was saying that, man, we would line up like blocks and hours waiting in line just to say, hey kuya, pwede po ba paki-play ang aming demo tape?
Yeah.
And so and of course it never went to anything, but you know, we still kept it real.
Right. But hey.
And then I was able to actually tell Andrew this story of mine that I was one of those kids that actually
Yes.
Oh yeah, and then of course he remembers those days, you know, back in 93, 94 when he was in his radio station like the underground.
Oh yeah, the drive-by.
That's right, man. So
yeah, that was I remember those days too.
I took him rewind, man. I took him way back.
It was like I remember we guested there. It was already at that time legit Misfitz and then Kulai, and we both guested all for the whole entire like evening. And it was just hanging out. It was like really like you could just see kids out there. It was just
man.
You had the whole Ghetto Dogs there. You had the whole Dungalo Records artists at that time. Decoy was still part of Mad Poets, and there was other groups like I even remember seeing Art Strong back in the days when he was before he was singing all that. He had like dreads on. And he was like, and this to me was like, wow,
This is the scene.
That was the moment. Yeah, that was this is different. And then I remember having he had his like the battle he had these phone-in battles.
Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah.
I remember Spike was one of those who joined back in the days, and who else? Art Strong was there, and so it was just cool just seeing all these kids, going at it live and then on the phone as well.
Right.
Yeah, those were fun times, man.
And I remember, I'm sure you remember this too. The whole Mega Mall Tamba.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god! And he would
Oh my gosh.
he would say this on his radio too. That he was like, okay, I'll be here in this spot, this day, this time, free battles, blah blah blah. And talagang when that
Yeah.
happens, talagang oh my god, it was insane.
Because Mega Mall at that time, and even Robinson's Galleria.
Galleria,
That was
oh yeah,
Mega Mall, but Mega Mall was pretty much just for all the balikbayans.
oh yes,
The
oh,
Mega-
yes.
Everyone, and then at that time there was the punk scene, and then
Oh yes,
versus the hip hop and rap metal thing. I was
Yeah.
like, I mean, that was like foolish, man. Why are you guys doing that?
yeah.
So
Then again,
It never
just
left.
the
It never, yeah, exactly.
wow.
but now it's okay. Everything it's all good now.
Oh yeah, it's all good now.
Now it's like, what's going on here? I listen to punk music, man. What's up?
Well, I love that you guys are connecting. This is amazing.
Yeah, it's nice that we can now see them collab, right? Na
Yeah.
parang 'di ba like look at the Linkin Park and Jay-Z kind of thing, 'di ba? So makikita na rin natin ngayon sa atin in the
Yeah, here in the Philippines, I mean, you have bands here like Slapshot. You have
right, right?
We've met them. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty much their influences, I guess, would be hip hop groups and even metal bands and all that. So now everything here, music nowadays, especially now when we're in the information age, it's just so
Very
vast.
flexible, very versatile.
So speaking of that, we were gonna talk about it kanina, that topic na. So what do you think of the new school now?
Yeah, the new artists, I pretty much dig them. There's a lot of new talent that's just springing up, and I'm just even amazed. I'm like, wow, and so far the ones that are really coming up is like one of them is Shanti Bill. He's one of my favorites.
Oh yes.
Shanti
Speaking of
Bill,
him,
that kid's quite amazing. I mean, when he started out,
Is he writing? Is he writing his own too?
Yeah, he writes his own lyrics. I mean, this kid is pretty really, he's got some talent in him, really, and because he's related to Clumsy, the guy who produces
yes.
his music. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember when I used to kick it at Clumsy Studio because I was doing some demos as well at that time. He let me listen to one of Shanti's demos. Like, who's this? I don't know. His name's Shanti.
Right.
This at that time was before the Nagaran. There was
Yeah.
his mixtape. So there was one of those songs that he let me listen to, and his flow was really like it was different. So I could tell that this kid has got his own style. So wow.
Right.
I was actually kind of surprised too when he hit that collab with Crazy Bone. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. The one with Crazy. Was it Crazy
And-
One? Yeah. Crazy
And
One.
some other lady, Filipina.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Well, we were supposed to bring him in here too, but because
Oh really?
yes, actually, because I talked to Clumsy, so yeah, so that's like
Clumsy.
yes, yes. So
Go way back.
so this is really cool. I guess my question is before you guys get back at it.
all right.
I know. I'm like, you guys are just like relating, okay? And I love it. So Dash, how would you compare hip hop from like the 90s to the now, the 2020? Like how is it comparable or how is it incomparable?
Comparable, I mean, pretty much it's kind of still the same for me,
Mhm.
but it's just new because of the sound now.
Right.
Because of the,
Beats are
everything.
different.
But I don't think there's any really a lot of difference that because again, music always wants reinvents itself. It always
Right.
kinda, or it always kind of goes back to like, for example, the '90s kind of sound. But then there's these new artists that that want to do it and actually appreciate it.
Right.
And then of course you have you have like some of the veterans that try to get into that new sound, which is like trap and all that. So pretty much it's like whatever it is. For me, if you have the skills to write and all that, and if you have what it takes, whether it's new school or old school, to me it doesn't really matter because
Right.
it's all about if you can create a rhyme, if you can make music. For me, that's it. That's just how simple it is for me. And with just in comparison, I mean, of course, the style now.
Right.
It's different. Yeah.
The style is different, but still, you know, it's for me the artists nowadays are really just pushing themselves to really just get it. Well, now it's easier.
Easier,
Madali na
easier with digital, right?
kasi with the
Social
demos and
media.
all that. Your demos already your YouTube.
Exactly.
Demos are your SoundCloud. You don't really have to give it to people. You just let them say,
Play
"Hey,
it.
here's a link."
Exactly, yeah.
Or or people will hear like guys like Bugoy na Kuy Kuy. He had his music out on just SoundCloud, but then he had a million people like supporting him and all that. And that's like
Right.
that's just from someone who's not signed to a label or anything like that, and it's just like underground, but is making a lot of noise by just being himself and just creating his own music and his own brand, his lifestyle. So
Right.
Times
it's
is
like yeah.
time has definitely changed, man.
Totally. But
Time
you know
is
what? I
definitely-
appreciate people like you, Kuya Dash, because you are one of the originals, especially that brought hip hop like in the Philippines.
Yeah, na nga, and
That's why I appreciate you. That's why I was so excited. I'm like, you know what? You're gonna have to guest the TalaLuvz Radio, and hit us up here.
and this is a question, well, that I want to bring up. Kasi, di ba, okay, I know I'm a big fan of basketball too, and
Yeah, I could tell. The Lakers. That's it. Yeah. What do you think about them? With what's his name, Smith, being in the team? Are you a Lakers fan?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, man.
I hope he
I don't
doesn't
know.
make the mistake like the last time he.
I don't know. I hope he learned his lesson already. Yeah.
But anyways,
So yeah, no, well, yeah, it's almost the same thing. Pero I just want to know this because you know how with basketball, they especially with the new generation, they all think about they speak highly of the Hall of Famers and separate to the people that paved the way and whatnot. So to me, I give a lot of credit to those guys that's giving credit to to the guys that actually paved the way. So in your case right now, who can we say that's doing that in our flip hop community or even let's say in general? Meron na bang lumalabas? Kasi I haven't heard anybody that basically came out there and said, you know what, appreciate the fathers of flip hops and because of them we're here now. Di ba parang ganon eh. I haven't heard anything like this.
Well, there's a lot of artists that actually pay respects to those who started.
Okay,
it and all
that's
that.
good to hear. Yeah.
But sometimes there's others that will be like, we're from this new generation. Da, 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 da. But then again, I guess that's just part of like when you have your ego.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're young and you're just starting out, and you're like, actually, it's because of sometimes there's lack of information or history about the artists and all that. But the artists that's why there's the new artists. They're actually trying to push the youngsters to kind of like, hey, respect the ones that started it. So I give props to those ones.
Yes.
Who actually would actually say that, not even in just through speaking, whether it's an interview, but through their music as well, through their lyrics. So there's a lot. I mean, of course, guys like Looney and Ron Henley would say that. Of course, they would always remind the up and coming to, hey, you know what? No matter what, you always gotta respect the
pioneers.
You know what? It's true enough.
It's kind of like this. Respect is given. Whether you're old.
Yeah.
And but in a way that like how I respect, like for example, Shanti or Al James or whether it be Ron Henley or even Looney for that matter, or even like Mike Swift and them, it's always respect.
Right.
It's always given, no matter if you're older than me. To me, it's just if you are hip hop and it's always that's what hip hop is. It's all about having that respect. It's all about respect, because if you disrespect, then pretty much it's just
exactly.
beef as well. But then again, I guess again with respect, it's kumbaga nakakataba ng puso if they say, hey, props to, of course, Kuya Dash or Kuya Jego or whoever, tito, for that matter, it doesn't matter to me. As long as you acknowledge that,
Right.
and gratitude actually for them, it's just to them it's gratitude as well because they're grateful that we kind of paved the way, and at the same time they're actually continuing, and at the same time I'm grateful for them.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm grateful for them continuing it.
Right.
You know what I mean? For them to, again, this is how it is. Back in the days, this is just us.
Yeah.
That's just the amount of,
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like you can't even contain it anymore because there's just so many, kids coming out of nowadays. Even in the underground independent scene. So it's like for me, it's like wow, this is something that, from Francis M's vision onto who the next, and then it's like now it's become this vision of like there's a lot of, not even out here, but even there in Canada.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Speaking of that,
Southeast Cartel, those groups out there in Toronto, they're even doing it, and they're actually coming out here and even collaborating with groups like from Madubing Quattro. They're doing productions, and and so it's like for me, parang naaliw ako, natutuwa ako.
right.
To see that happen. For me, that's one of my visions. Like one day, I would like to see bridge, the gap between, let's say, you're coming from this end of the
Exactly.
planet, you know what I mean? And then now it's possible because of
It is.
the internet.
Exactly.
You know what I
Well, speaking of that, Dash, actually, TalaLuvz Radio, we are a platform for local artists, not only in Canada, but, worldwide. We started this. Yeah, so we started this about 2 years ago. We started through local radio, and now we are worldwide, and we also have television. So,
Wow.
yes, you're in Canada, yay! So, so this is really exciting for us. Music has always been a passion, you know that. And we want to give back because we don't want this to die. Especially, we're not just speaking to the Filipino community, but also all over, especially being diverse here in Canada and bringing out the talent of Filipinos internationally. You know what I mean? So.
Look, yeah.
Because to us, like we believe that, we live in Canada. We are not divided by any means. You know what I mean? To us, it's like music will unite us, right? We're using the power of music through our media platform to unite. Well, it sounds impossible, but we're here to spread the love.
Nice. You guys should just continue that. It's been going on for quite some time now, so it's good that you're using it as means to connect with people, not just there in Canada, but worldwide, even out here in the Philippines,
Yes.
or whether it's parts of Asia or even Europe. You know what I mean? And that's a good way to kind of get everyone out there, like all the the up and coming as well. You know what I mean? So
100%.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
Yeah.
Diba? That's why it's such a blessing for us, like to me, to bring somebody like you, the pioneers, that's been there, that's walked the talk, to give that, that golden, advice, that wisdom to all our, our local artists that's dreaming to be like you guys.
Things that you were saying earlier are the other things that we were going to ask you. Na, syempre, words of wisdom. What we ask is to all of our guests is syempre, how can we inspire others to do, to do them? Na talagang parang be creative to their own craft, na talagang syempre be open-minded and talagang open your doors and fly. Diba?
Well, first and foremost, just be yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be yourself. You don't have to be anyone else. I mean, it's fine that you been influenced or being
Parang yung somebody to look up to, di ba? Pero
Yeah,
exactly to copy and imitate them.
No. I mean, kumbaga, someone someone that will inspire you.
Yes.
Inspire you to for you to do more. Like, for example, if you be yourself lang and just write lyrics and just talk about what you feel, what's in your heart, whether your surroundings. You have eyes, you have ears, and you have the mind. The mind is always the best way possible to use, because to create something. Because with that, whether you're a great MC, if you want to be like Kendrick, or you want to be like J. Cole, or anything like that, you want to be, you can just be you. And then of course, everything will just come your way. It's all about patience. Then patience was, say if you're always going to be like in a hurry, trying to, I want to do this right away. You fall flat.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
it took me to where I am really long, and even up to this day, I'm still learning. I mean, we're all students, no matter what, we still learn. Up to this day, I still
We
learn.
don't stop learning, man. We don't stop learning.
Yeah, the learning does not stop.
Yeah.
And we're students, but at the same time, what we picked up from all those years of experience, which is wisdom.
That's right.
Yes.
So we give it to the youngsters for them to kind of like, hey, someday when you reach this age of whatever it is,
you can do something with it.
Yeah, and aside from Shanti Dope, I'm talking about the youngsters, a lot of like 13, 14, like Alex Bruce. Alex Bruce is one of those talents. Is really young, but she's got that potential. You know what I mean? So, and it's fun to see these kids just really coming up. And that's why when I see them, I give them a little bit of wisdom.
That's right.
And that's what they need, right? A lot of artists I've noticed too, like a lot of the new artists, to them, a lot of them think that fame is easy. A lot of them fame is, this is why we want it to come from the people that's walked the talk, who has been there and done that, of how difficult it is to be there. And patience is very, very important.
We've seen it all. I've seen people come up and down, and it's sad for them to not, do, because not sad, but because of circumstances, whether because they may have family already and all that,
right?
But or whatever, but still, for me, no matter what, if it's in you, if you have, then no matter what, just keep going, man. Whether like what I meant by some, I feel sad because some of them will take the wrong way. They'll probably end up doing drugs and all that kind of stuff because they're probably frustrated about their their career.
Right.
That's what makes me sad.
Right.
That's kind of when I see people. Some of the artists are like, yeah, you were there, but then all of a sudden, some of them will just be like, they'll take the wrong route.
Right.
And that's. I hope that I pray for them to just get back up again and just realize that, hey, you know what, you've made a difference in life, so you gotta keep at it. It's pretty much.
It's like never give up.
Yeah, never give up. Never give up.
Never.
No. I always have this in my upstairs in my room.
Right.
Never give up. Don't stuff like that, because you always got to remind yourself to. You always got to have this affirmation. Daily affirmation of you always trying to say things that will get you going throughout the day.
Exactly. No, I love it. Like, this is the things that we need to hear, especially those artists out there that's trying to make it, that has the dream and the vision to actually go after their dream, whether it's becoming a hip hop artist, being a rapper, to like a singer, a diva, it doesn't matter, from being an actor, an actress, it doesn't really matter. It all comes from being humility and being grateful and just never giving up.
A story I love to, I've been watching. You know that artist, Gabriela Wilson?
Yeah.
I mean, she's half Filipino, right?
Yeah.
So from a young age, I mean, her parents, like her dad was actually from, a band, and then her mom was Filipino. But how she grew up, she was like, talented. And that's pretty much something that, the parents have honed, and of course, the right people. And now look at where she's at now. She's a Grammy Award winner. She's she's making so much noise. And I'm like, wow, this is, or what's her name? Saweetie, that girl from the Bay. She's half Filipina. But she's making so much noise, what I mean? So it's anything is possible.
Exactly.
They started from like just being fans and just enjoying, loving the music, and now they're all like,
spreading their wings.
Famous now, status now, superstar status now, and I'm like, but still they keep it humble. They keep it, and that's just a good part of these artists that I see nowadays. So,
Right. That's very true. It's like being,
and they're not afraid, or they're not even, hindi nila kinahihiya nila yung pagka-Pilipino nila. They even show it. Whenever I see, on YouTube, they even go to Filipino restaurants and they introduce, the interviewers' food.
Yeah, I saw that video of her. It's a YouTube now, and she was cooking lumpia or something like this.
Yeah, yeah. So it's giving us, oh wow, we're proud of you. We're proud to be
Exactly.
Filipino. We're proud to be Pinoy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So exactly. So that's another thing too. You gotta be proud of who you are. Be proud of who you are.
That's very, very true. And also being genuinely passionate about your craft is one important thing. Because then, I always think it's timing, because you can be the best singer, you can be the best rapper, but if it's not your time yet, right?
Keep at it.
Keep at it.
The tables will turn.
Yes.
Right. The world is round.
Yeah.
That's very true. So Kuya, before we let you go, can you sing us another song? Do you have anything new coming up that you want to
Yeah. Well, there's something new.
Something that
actually, there's this one song that I didn't produce it, but it was someone else. It was actually Flip Music, not Bojam, but this guy named Matt Olavides.
Yeah.
He did this track called, well, it's not, at that time it wasn't there was no title, but when I heard the beat, I actually had the vision and idea to say, hey, you know what, I want to do something different for this.
Right.
So the title of the song, which at the studio right away, I just wrote everything on the fly. I wrote the hook and then the verse. And then it features this guy from Olongapo, his name's Driggy. And it's entitled Reach for the Sky.
Reach for the Sky.
I like it.
Yeah, Reach for the Sky. So
and can we download this thing now, or is this a bit?
get it on Spotify.
There we go, guys.
Spotify, and it's actually on YouTube as well. So I'm actually going to I don't have a -1, but I do have it's on YouTube. So I'm gonna
guys, I didn't really let Kuya Dash know, so this is everything is prompt too. You'll see how amazing he is. Yeah, so guys, don't forget to watch TalaLuvzRadio Canada every Thursdays from 7 to 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time here in Canada. And of course, that is Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. in the Philippines, in our motherland, of course. And of course, we have all our shows throughout the week. We are 24 hours, 7 days a week, OPM.
See the video's logo right here. When it's set to that, you just drop in your own.
Sorry about
That's okay.
Okay, sorry about that. Sorry to interrupt.
It's all good.
That's okay.
Who's that guy? Who's that?
Yes,
There you
guys, don't forget to watch Kikai Girls every Mondays from 7 to 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Fridays, Say Craze TV from 7:30 to 8 p.m. The Fourth Estate breaking news with our special guest this Friday from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. And we also have Saturdays, Say Craze TV on local television. And don't forget, Top 40 Billboard charts every Saturdays all day, and our Sunday of Praise from 4 to 6 p.m. on Sundays. So guys, we are back here with Dash Calzado.
All right, but before anything else, of course, I would like to thank you guys for letting me guest on your show. Of course, shout out to you guys. I want to thank, of course, my sister.
Yes.
And as you know, not so long ago, just recently, a couple of months ago, she
died.
COVID.
Yeah.
Now that she's okay, and she's actually finishing a soap.
Yes, go Ate.
So she's with Jody Santa Maria. So it's about to come out soon.
Right.
So a lot of people are actually waiting for it. People are anticipating for it to come out.
Yes.
So I think it's going to be good.
I think so too. So before anything else, Kuya Dash, before you go on, actually Kuya Dash Calzado is the brother of Miss Isa Calzado, the superstar. Yes. The beautiful Isa Calzado. Okay. Yes, they are siblings. I know, right?
Yes.
Mahaba lang yung hair ni ate. Mas mahaba lang yung hair ni ate.
Actually, you know those face apps that they do?
You guys look alike, actually.
Yeah. I'm like,
Yes.
oh no. If I wasn't a guy and if I was a girl, you'd be my ate, and I'd be called Joanna. I'm John. No, so
Bakit Joanna?
That's my nickname, John, because I'm junior.
Junior.
So
Pero,
Joanna.
di ba ikaw, kuya ka ni Ate Isa, di ba?
Oo. At times, siya yung ate ko. No, but you know, me, Isa, that's really something else, you know, a bond, you know.
Yes, they're very close.
That's very good, man.
And we're 10 years apart, but still, like how we are, you know, we're just, wala lang.
Right,
And
That's good, that's good.
Shout out to our brother nga pala, our brother si Sean. He just turned 17 lang this in July.
Oh.
He's like 6 feet tall.
Really? Is he in the Philippines too?
Yeah, he's in the Philippines. He's actually you know, with and all that. And shout out to Ben. Mr. Ben.
Yeah. Go on, Kuya.
All right, I just want to give a shout out to everybody as well.
Exactly.
And of course, shout outs to Jego. Of course, my other half of my group.
My other half.
And you were saying about us coming out with new material. Yeah, we are coming out, and actually got a clothing line that we're going to be coming out soon. So it's going to be something that, you know, people will look forward to, even the fans.
Yeah, you better send me.
If you want me to rock it,
We will send you guys. Don't worry.
Yay!
What's your sizes?
I will text you.
And please promote it. Promote it
Of
on the show.
course.
definitely.
You gotta
Yeah,
support Kuya Dash, you know that.
Yeah, so it's going to be called just Legit Misfits Clothing. That's it. Legit Misfits Wear, actually.
Who are those guys?
Soon. Yeah. So.
Well, you guys. Go.
No, because I remember when we did the 107.5, the Wish Bus,
Okay.
and there was like comments. I was reading the comments and go,
Because
sabi ko, wala, Jego. Sabi ko sa'yo eh. Kapatid ko si Alan kaya. You know, one time maybe we should have like kami ni Jego. Jego,
Sure.
oh my God. When you meet Jego, ay Diyos ko, mababaliw kayo.
Sige. Cool. That's totally cool, Kuya.
Hey, that's a date, man.
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk after this.
Yeah, thanks. Yun.
Oh,
And
yeah.
actually,
Kasi syempre gusto kong kantahin niyo yung El Chinelas.
Oh yeah, that we can actually do that. Traffic.
That's right.
We'll have the whole shebang. We'll do that. That's a promise.
All right, man.
Oo naman.
And to all the people out there in Canada, especially Calgary and Edmonton. Hello,
Yes.
sa Calgary, sino ba? Si Simon of BB Clan actually is.
Yeah,
He's here. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's here.
Simon, what's his yung restaurant niya?
He doesn't have it anymore.
Oh yeah. But yeah, you know.
Yeah.
that, you know, down to earth yan si Simon, you know.
Yes.
Day one.
I know him. Si Don Simone.
Simon!
Yes.
Yun.
Payat na
Yeah,
siya, payat na.
Oo nga, payat na. He's no.
Yeah.
That's good. He's been taking care of himself.
Yes.
You know, health is wealth.
That's
You know,
right,
to the
man.
people out- Please stay safe. Please stay
Ayun.
safe. Again, wear your mask, wash your hands, social distancing, please.
Tsaka maligo. Don't forget na maligo din.
Yeah, shower. Ha?
Hi.
Sa tabo.
And with soap, ha? Hindi lang tubig. Oh my God.
Oo, yeah. Dapat it has to be.
Mga loko, sabi kasi ng gobyerno daw, just wash your hands and put mask. Ayun, hindi nag-toothbrush, hindi naligo.
Ayun, yeah.
Kaloka.
Nagka-COVID.
But anyways, yeah, again, on the serious tip, you know, I mean, let's all flatten this curve. Let's
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
say, you know, it's driving everyone crazy now. But then prayers going out to everyone, okay? Especially you guys. Okay, stay safe.
Yes, you guys do. And then, syempre, good thing naman your sis is doing well.
I know.
Yes. I mean, I'm thankful to God. Thank you so much, Lord.
Yes. Regards to her.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
So let's do this.
Yes.
Whenever you're ready.
So guys, to all our TalaLuvzers and TalaLuvz viewers, thank you again for watching. You know, DJ Soulrock, your love DJs, DJ Soulrock and myself, Sherry, and of course with our special guest, you know, the master. You know.
I don't know if I can call him Mighty Joe Young.
You can call me Mighty Joe Young.
Yeah, AKA.
No other than Dash.
DJ Zora, Jerry Ann, thank you so much, guys.
Yes.
And of course, Tala.
TalaLuvzRadio.
TalaLuvzRadio. There you go.
Yes.
Appreciate the time, man.
I like the way it said TalaLuvzRadio.
Yes,
right.
TalaLuvzRadio, because here at TalaLuvzRadio, we are here to spread the love, love, loves all over the galaxy, and we are the home of the stars where love resides.
I like that. Keep at it, okay? Keep at it, guys. All right, so this song again is entitled Reach for the Sky. It features Driggy. And this is produced by Matt Olavida. Shout out to you, Matt. And of course, people from Flip Music. Bo Jam. Shout out to you, Bo Jam.
Hi, Kuya Jumbo.
Yes, Jumbo.
Yes, we know him.
Yes. I don't know. I don't know where he is.
Hold on, let's see.
Take it away, my yo.
Let's go. Okay.
Flip music.
Dash Calzado, everyone.
Just dance, you got the feeling. Just dance, come on and get down. Just dance, you got the
Have a good night, everyone, and have a great morning. Have a great day, Philippines. TalaLuvzRadio Canada, Sherry Ann Solrak with Dash Calzado.
Don't let anyone put you down. Turn your frown into a smile. Reach for the sky. Relax your mind, your conscience free. You count to the sounds of another kid and see. Here to make a statement, down for the cause. Just have a good time and just go for yours. Got plenty in store of what you've been missing. A funky new jack swing. We're on a mission, there's no competition. Just good vibrations, community unity. We're under one nation. Renaissance man is the human with precision. We're here to inspire the next generation. For our children, give thanks for the Lord. I'm living the gift with, holding down the floor, passing the torch. Let's light up the future. Shout out for the next MCs of the youth. Spread music, red hot, cause we won't stop. Still with an eagle, rising to the top. If you're feeling low, let yourself go and get your hands high. Don't let anyone put you down. Turn the frown into a smile. Reach for the sky. Get on up, just move yourself, and don't you lose that hope. No, just keep on striving, don't let go. Keep on climbing that road. To the top, we're on the road. Yes, we're in control. All while my body and soul is for show. Satisfaction guaranteed. We got what you need. So just dance. I know you got the feeling. Just dance. So come on and get down. You're feeling low. Get your hands high. Don't let anyone put you down. Look around and see a smile. Reach for the sky.
TalaLuvzRadio, yes! If you throw your hands in the air and wave it, here comes Driggy. Driggy.
Head up high, don't let nobody kill that vibe. Take control and let that body fight. Just go out tonight, we gon' set the party right. We got no light, no. Let yourself go with the flow. If you can't run it up, it's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. Let yourself go. Put your hands high. Don't let anyone put you down. Turn the frown into a smile. Reach for the sky. Reach for the sky. Get your hands high. Don't let anyone put you down. Turn the frown into a smile. Reach for the sky.
Yes, TalaLuvzRadio Canada, everyone. Have a great evening. Thank you again, Dash, and can't wait to have you back on our show here at TalaLuvzRadio.
Thank you, Sherry. Thank you.
Have a good night, everyone. TalaLuvzers and TalaLuvz viewers. Mwah, mwah. Spread the love, love, love all over the galaxy. Have a good night.
Peace and love, y'all.